What's going on, guys? Welcome to Video Chicken Live. Look, I got Kristen back and Ingrid.
Yes.
She's really here. Let's get
here.
into it. Oh, here she comes. It's time for Video Chicken. Don't hit the lights. What is wrong with you? To my left, co-host, chickenista, chicken expert, Kristen. Today is going to be an awesome show. Look at Goosebumps.
Coyotes are everywhere.
What's going on, Kristen?
Oh, I was just getting my chicken poop necklace on.
Can I get some? Oh, someone's already pooped. Ingrid's like doing her job. Ask and you may receive. Ingrid is on it.
Don't blame it on me.
Oxygen is the solution to foul odors.
I just felt it on my back. It's warm and oh, God.
I knew I was going to have serious problems that, like, the coop remained that much better than the house forever.
The coop is beautiful, by the way. I'm not trying to plug your products by any means.
Please do.
Lipstick, give me a makeup kit. You know, I'll be nice and pretty for the crows.
Oh, so let's pull out another chicken. This is like a magic trick. Up to 1 o'clock already. Oh my God. We have a new Ingrid.
Memo! I missed the memo.
Know a lot of people who do raise rabbits alongside their chickens.
Why would you wait till the last minute to pull out your homework?
Have we met before?
Yep, that's a good one with the cords and everything.
This falls right off, and he regrows a new one the following spring.
Calm down, Matt. Calm down.
Why?
This is a really interesting show.
Oh, it's, see?
Yeah.
My fault. I love it. Cindy, you just earned yourself a shirt. I love that.
Yes, Matt, you are right.
I had no idea what to expect when we opened up that box. And this is why we love what we do.
That's my goal, is to really bring people together through chickens.
The power of chickens.
So-
What happened? Oops, I didn't click the right thing.
What's going on,
A little
guys?
risky.
Yes. Yeah, it's been a while, I think, Ingrid. Happy Halloween. It is
Thank you.
October 31st, 2025. We are live, and it is not noon Eastern. It is 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, it dragged me out of bed for this.
Ingrid's like, I should be having my afternoon tea. You can have your afternoon tea right now if you would
No,
like.
I'm
We can
having
have tea time.
I'm having afternoon kombucha instead, so
Oh.
I can pay attention.
What the hell is kombucha?
I could have made scones.
So
It's always time for scones.
So listen, today is going to be a very special show because if you haven't already caught the teasers that I've said, today we're going to be talking about the topics of all topics. Only two of us know, and that's Ingrid and I.
No, I can't. You kept it from me.
I know. I
I have a
apologize.
rundown.
And I even said, you know what, Ingrid, I'm gonna figure this show out. God is my witness. I can't give up. I talk tough, like I'm gonna quit, whatever. I can't. So guys, thank you so much for being here today. Topic of all topics, right? Now, what I also did is I said, you know what? When I do my what's called planning in solitude every morning, I do it. If you guys don't do it, I highly recommend it. 5-10 minutes. You just figure out what do you got to get done for the day, no matter what.
When did you start this?
Years ago, in my early 20s, when I was taught. It's called the Franklin Covey.
And you're just now telling me?
Oh, I have talked about this before. Anyways, but I use my notes in my app, right? And I use it also when we have meetings. I was like, you know what? Maybe Ingrid's right. Maybe we should have an agenda. Maybe.
Wait, I'm sorry. What
Wait,
did you say?
wait,
I'm
what?
sorry. Wait.
What? Ding, ding, ding.
What's
ding,
going
ding.
on? There's Jimmy. How you doing today, Jimmy?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. So there's a lot to get through. I sent Ingrid.
Wait, you were Ingrid's right. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Ing-
that's where you left
She
off.
just loves that soundbite. So Ingrid's right. So I gave her. I said these are all the things I want to talk about today, but I don't want the list in front of me. And I said let's keep a schedule. Let's keep a time on it. And of course Ingrid loves to do that. She's like that school teacher. Like,
Oh,
come
you
on.
mean no? Is that a producer thing?
Yes, that is a producer thing. So I think the
She likes doing her job.
I think the 3 o'clock is a good time slot. Let me know what you guys think out there. Also, let's not forget, I'm sure we all remember the tradition. I don't know how many t-shirts Sonos must have, but Sonos is the first person here that says Happy Noon, which means he's probably out on the West Coast, which I believe is true. I think Sonos got a t-shirt last year. What happens if they get so many t-shirts? Are we going to put a limit on it or it doesn't matter? It's unlimited. First comment.
That's your call.
No, they have a beautiful wardrobe at that point. The envy of
yes,
the chicken world.
In case you guys didn't know, the first person to comment, I just you get a free shirt. Okay, how's that sound? Now, also, Kristen, do you notice anything different?
The camera angle, lens. The lens is bigger.
Look at all the room. Jimmy's like, look at all the room for activities. Right?
Is that the surprise today?
So this is not, no, I promise. Today
I love
is
a good activity.
Today is the topics of all topics, but I'm going to hand it over to Ingrid here in a minute. So I'm not sure which we're going to talk about first, but I can tell you, I'm hoping it's going to be the topics of all topics because we need to talk about why are we talking about this topic. That's the real topic at hand. Now, the table is not bigger. The studio is not bigger. All we did is change the lens. Isn't that incredible? So
It looks nice.
It does, doesn't it? Like the golden bell can be really away from you now, and people can still see it. You're not.
Wait, are we wider, or is that just age?
No, the lens is wider. We just have a wider shot. The green screen's still working. So, anyways, glad you guys are here.
hoping it was
Give us
just
a
the camera.
thumbs up. Share the show. Help grow this. Let me know if this is a new time slot, because if you guys don't like this new time slot, I'm changing the day and the time slot. So don't get too used to Friday at 3 p.m. But I think this is the perfect way to end a work week.
I disagree. I like my Friday, I'm a contractor. I like my Friday afternoons free in case, something else comes up.
So, all right. So we do got a lot to talk about. I want to get right into it. So are we going to start with the topic of all
No, I didn't.
No, okay.
I had other things. I was going to lead up to it to see if we get people coming in. And
Yes. Okay. So I do want to say Kristen has no clue.
I don't.
And I can tell you.
I'm nervous.
Of course, that's on purpose because
It better be about chickens.
this is a very live, authentic show. And I like to keep, it's about chickens. I can say that. It is 100% about chickens. It is the most important thing that you ever need to discuss when it comes to backyard chickens. And the problem is, and I'll put a little teaser out there, I'm considering making a change.
Lots of clues. I'm
All right.
not anywhere closer.
is anyone watching on Facebook? Because when I scheduled this show, I could see the YouTube schedule, but I didn't see the schedule on Facebook. It looks like all the comments are coming from YouTube.
And that is fairly typical, but
They always
occasionally
do.
we have-
We're on
Yeah.
Facebook. There's
Okay.
only 3 people watching because
Okay.
Facebook stinks.
I know. I just wanted to make sure that
Those
I didn't do
people,
something
those
wrong.
3 people matter.
Yes,
right.
and I think, thank you, those 3 people that are over there. If you're on Facebook right now watching,
One
give
of
us
them's
a
probably
thumbs up.
you.
No, we're at 5 now. We just, 6.
Awesome, and it's all
Climbing.
That's some Facebook pity right there.
it's all it's all about the comments. All right, we do got a lot to get into
All right.
because Ingrid's making me do a hard stop at 4:30.
Oh God, yes. It's my turn to a pumpkin. All right, so we were going to talk. I'm kind of going by the way you had it, but I wanted to talk about the baby chicks. There's already talk of baby chicks now.
What?
Yes. Can you believe, folks? Okay, and maybe we need to do this next week. How many times?
It's October 31st.
They're already for sale. The calendar's already out, and they're already selling out. Okay, we need to get our order in. Period. So maybe next week we do that because we've tried it 3 times.
Wow.
And by the time, even in January, we're already sold out. So, here Ingrid is, I'm not sure if she's going to share the screen. We're looking at Meyer Hatchery.
Let me go back.
Love Meyer Hatchery. One of the things that, and Meyer Hatchery is not paying us to say this. This is just the beautiful part about
I wish
our
we
show.
got paid.
Yeah, right. The beautiful part about our show is this is the real deal. Go ahead and hit allow.
Okay.
I don't know why it's asking for that, but I just always hit allow. Does anyone really care? It's like we want to modify and monitor everything.
Yeah.
Sure. Welcome home. So Meyer Hatchery is probably, now I've never had a bad experience with any hatchery ever, but Meyer Hatchery, they've been on our show. And one of the things that a lot of our customers and our viewers have said that they have they go up and beyond with their customer service. So I just think that's awesome. All right. So how is it looking while we're talking about this?
Actually, I like Meyer's Monday specials.
Oh my gosh. I can only imagine.
They do an overhatch. So all the leftovers on Monday, you have to order by between 10 and 11 a.m. or something. Yeah, you get a really good deal.
Day-old poultry, $57 for a Samani.
So it says they can ship as few as 3 chicks during the months of April through November, and December through March. So you don't even have to buy a whole bunch of them, although it would be kind of cold. So I think you would. Yeah.
So bottom line is we got to get on it. Look how much they have to watermark their pictures.
I know.
Gosh, so sad, but you have no choice these days. And of course, you can go in and fix it if you really want to. But anyways, and I've never had a bad experience with a hatchery. You got, Meyer Hatchery, of course. You got Ideal. You got Murray McMurray. They've been on our
Look
show.
at this big puffy chocolate Orpington there.
all right, ladies in the office, please make note. I want a chocolate Orpington. I want 2 for next year, and I want my damn frizzles back. I miss my frizzles. We have no Polish, so we need to can we do this next week? Are you guys available at 3 p.m. Eastern? Come on.
Let me check my calendar.
Yeah, we'll discuss.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
Poor Ingrid can barely get the words out. I want my frizzles. I miss my frizzles. We only have one Bantam out there, which I think is the one you brought, and which I appreciate.
I have a few more.
Awesome. So I'm not sure if you guys were aware. Has anyone else out there got their order in? If not, do it now, because I tell you, it's nuts. Now, the advantage of ordering baby chicks online is you really get to get what you want in the same basket, if you will. But not always the case. I just can't believe they're already selling out.
Brenda says I'm getting a silver Barnevelder. I wonder what that looks like. That must be beautiful.
Is that what Farrington had?
No. That was a Lakenvelder.
Lakenvelders. Oh my gosh, stay away from Lakenvelders. They are insane birds. I feel like the bigger the tail, seriously, the bigger
I have one right now that reminds me of that batch, and it's a silver spangled Hamburg. That thing is crazy.
It's insane. The bigger the tail on a chicken, the crazier they are, period. Prove me wrong.
Really?
Yes, without a doubt.
Okay. Let me see. Let me check my time and my schedule. Okay, moving on.
Calico Bantam coaching?
Yeah. I'll take that.
I had no idea. I've never even heard of a calico chicken.
Well, I think it's just probably 3 colors, right?
Yeah.
And
So they're multicolored, yeah. But I do like to have a Bantam match my cats.
But
that is the pinnacle.
But Kristen, you're not just hatching for one.
So have we ever shared your cat philosophy that you have nothing but orange cats so people can't tell how many cats you have?
That worked for a while.
Not anymore?
No, I got found out.
Oh boy. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Moving on. I can't wait to get into our topic.
And the comment, keep Ingrid happy, is absolutely 100% correct.
I always keep Ingrid happy, even when I try. Hi, Francine.
Oh, that trailed off for a good reason.
I suck at it. I really do. I tell you, I'm not going to I want to start a whole nother podcast just about owning a business and talking about entrepreneurship.
Well, your heart's there.
Okay. That's no.
Oh, did I almost make you cry?
No.
Oh.
I have a chocolate Orpington, just FYI.
I want a chocolate.
That I got from Kristen. She's molting now. You remember you were so mad that I got your chocolate Orpington. You were like so mad.
All right, listen.
Is this like opening up a raw wound?
Listen. Okay, I'm going to tell you 2 things. I haven't even told Nan this. I don't know what's going on with me. My memory is, even today, Mackenzie's like, you don't remember this conversation?
I know, you're terrible lately. Like, you don't remember anything.
I'm feeling like, I think you guys are being honest. And here's the other thing. I'm seeing like things fly up through in my vision in front of me, like white smoke go and gone. Is that
bad?
Those
are your memories.
Poof, gone.
I haven't even told Nog. I don't want to freak her out, but I'm like, what the hell? It's like clear as day, and it can be anywhere at any time. I'm like, what is going on?
Well, you've always had floaters and stuff.
Oh yeah, the floaters and the visual snow, but it's like an apparition. It's just like a ghost goes and gone. I'm like, what in the world? All right, moving on.
Do you get chills?
No.
Okay, then it's probably not a ghost.
Okay, all right.
All right, so you know what? I'm still gonna hold off. And we
have a huge topic today. Can anyone guess? All right, tell me in the comments.
There is a guest. Now, there is a guess. No way you're a sand converter now.
Oh, I do love that comment.
Is that it?
No.
Because I'm just going to leave right now.
Because that is not the
I'm going to push over the table.
No, because sand is not the topic of all topics.
Okay.
It's going to come down to what is the most important thing.
Oh, light or no light? In the winter?
No. We literally are going to be talking about
whether or not to bring your chickens inside.
So you already know I can tell now you know the answer.
No,
so the
I
most
don't.
you can. The most important thing about
how many?
What to consider when having backyard chickens.
Space.
And then we're going to talk about why are we talking about it. That's the real subject.
I bet it's space.
We will have to see. Everything's up to Ingrid. Moving on.
Did you want to discuss the new hemp bags?
Yes, I want to discuss everything that's on my list. Now, listen, folks, please. And I don't know if we got it in yet. The supplier, the manufacturer for our hemp bags, screwed up their inventory. You can't make this stuff up. So I want to let everyone know we've already come up with a solution, which is what you do when you have a problem, right?
What, they can't count?
They miscounted. And so there was supposed to be another 20,000 bags, and there's none.
Oh, that's
how do you screw that up?
High school intern?
We already have a solution. So listen, if you're ordering hemp from us, thank you. And I just cannot.
It will come in the mail without a bag.
We've actually thought about that because we have the boxes.
Loose.
So
yes, loose.
Have we updated the picture yet on the website? So Ingrid's going to bring that up right now, hopefully. Yes. It's going to come in a white bag. That's it. Okay, it's not going to be that opaque, transparent bag you see me throw and run over with non-Jeep. It's just going to go in a white bag because that's what was available. It'll still be 15 pounds per bag. When you make your one order of 30 pounds, it's two 15-pound bags. It's just going to be white. And I know most people get this, but for some reason, see what I mean?
Yeah, it's so slow. I don't know why it's so slow.
This has got to get fixed ASAP. CarolinaCoops.com, amazing website. All of a sudden, when we go to bring it up, it's taking forever. I know what it is. It's because the hosting people want us to pay for that thing.
Oh, yeah. And they won't let us have server access so I can fix things the way I fix them.
This is driving me nuts.
You should get a new person then. New server.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
No, not you, Jimmy.
Wait.
You're awesome, Jimmy.
Jimmy, don't take Jimmy away.
No, I meant the server people.
Okay, so do we have the pictures updated for the hemp bedding?
Yeah,
no, well, not the new bags because we only had the empty bag.
So I need to say something, folks. Please, and please get this out there on social media. I don't know if we have to put a card in the box. The hemp is the same. It's an amazing hemp. This is the best hemp we've ever seen, have ever sold. Okay, now. We did have a couple complaints recently, and I don't know how I'm going to resolve this, to be honest with you, but they're not wrong, and we do need to change our numbers, because I guess we didn't change some things on the website, but bottom line, this is 30 pounds, not 33 pounds, and a lot of people are so used to buying 33 pounds, you're not going to get as much material, okay?
Yeah, 3 pounds less.
Exactly, and believe it or not, that is quite substantial, but... they are two 15-pound bags to make up that 130, okay? So, yes, it's going to be a little bit less than what you're used to getting, yes, but it's a much better product, grown right here in the United States. But, are you ready for the big news?
What?
When is it going to go live that we now can offer just the 15-pound bags in a box? What are we waiting on, folks? It's all done, from what I've been told.
Jimmy.
We're almost there.
Oh, that's awkward.
Everyone's staring at
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Really awkward.
It will be live Monday.
Thank you. Ooh. Isn't that awesome?
There's no buffer on that one.
So do we have the price for someone that wants to buy 15 pounds in a box shipped yet? Anywhere in the 48 states?
No, we don't have a price yet. We're waiting on the shipping cost for the 15, then we can add it. But we're almost there.
Oh, please get there. So listen, here's why we're doing this.
We have what we discussed in the website team, and then we have to pass that on to the people that keep the lights on.
Yes, everyone has their job. That's what you gotta understand. It's like government here. Everyone's got their department now. Everyone's got to do their part.
Now, I don't know why you're offering that, but I can guess because I used one of your bags to just like top dress what I had, and it was a perfect amount.
That's why.
Okay,
and it's lighter.
It's so much easier to carry. Carry
that too.
For me, it's just, and it's not even that 30 or 33 pounds I can't lift because, let's face it, I go to the gym and stuff. Yeah. But it's not that. It's just, it's awkward, especially when you're my size. It's just an awkward.
I know, Ingrid, so the bag is almost as big as Ingrid. She's so tiny. But so, yeah, a lot of people.
I like it.
Thank you. A lot of people said they like the 15 pounds. Are you going to get the same price per pound? Probably not, because you're going to get a better bang for your buck by buying in bulk, a larger amount. You can buy in bulk. We do offer a savings. And there's been people have been buying it by the pallet all of a sudden. So I'm like, absolutely. We love it. We love it.
We got a review. Let me see if it's on here.
Check that out, folks. Hold on. Can we share that?
What?
Can we share this? Because, I don't brag enough.
Or the...
Yeah, share the screen. Share the screen. Share the screen. Thank you. Check. Look at this number. Right? Can I point to it? I'm probably getting cut off. 471 reviews. All right, not a ton, but not bad.
Substantial.
5 stars. Thank you. An organic product.
Yep.
Wow.
Come on. Thank you guys.
Somebody just had one that was basically saying that they like the smaller bags. It was easier to handle, easier to store. Nobody's having any problem with having two smaller. Most people are. I shouldn't say nobody. Most people aren't having any problem with having two smaller bags.
So it's going to be interesting what happens. It is going to save people money if they don't want to spend, $80 on 30 pounds and maybe they don't need it. Then, yeah, let's save the money. Now, I do want to mention something, too. This is Trustpilot. And the nice thing about Trustpilot, and I'm assuming this is why they call it Trustpilot, you can actually trust these reviews. Do you know how many reviews are paid for when people are on Amazon?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Amazon, Google, you don't have to even have bought the product. Trustpilot, you have to. You only get the invitation if you bought the product. So it's verified that way.
Perfect. Yes. Okay.
So
3:20 already. We got a TikTok. Come on. We got to move, Ingrid.
All right. So do you want to just mention something about daylight savings time?
Oh, for some reason, I want to make sure we talk about that. Do we like daylight savings time? Can you minimize this? Thank you. Sorry. I'm trying to be good, and I have lost.
No.
How many people hate daylight savings time? I'm just curious.
Well, I don't like the change.
Interesting. Okay. Does it bother them when it comes to having backyard chickens and all of a sudden we gain an hour, right? Don't we gain an hour by falling back in the fall? I just thought it was interesting. When do we change our clocks? Tonight?
No, I think it's November.
It's next
Sunday.
It's this Sunday.
Yeah, it's going Saturday
just
into
a few
Sunday.
days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay, so
if you have your chicken door on a timer that's a time, which is what I have. Well, actually, it wouldn't really matter. Because,
that's a good point for the morning.
Yeah.
But what's nice is, regardless, as the daylight shortens, if you're using the photocell to close your door at night, then you don't have to worry about it because your chickens are going to come in based on the daylight. I just wasn't sure if the chickens are going to come in an hour late if we don't let them know that there's daylight savings.
No, I guess if you don't change the clock on your door, it doesn't really matter. It's going to go up at whatever time it thinks it's 7 o'clock or whatever it is. But
people are saying it's freezing, not cold.
Yeah, I don't.
Why is the video freezing? Are we having bad internet? Oh, we froze. Oh God, look at. I look like an idiot.
Why are we frozen?
No, I don't know.
Is it something with the streaming? Is it the?
Who knows? Are we back up? Because I saw the number just plummet, and I know we were on a roll, Ingrid.
So it's a good thing I'm not talking about the topic that you don't want to miss.
Yeah, you don't want to miss this topic.
You don't want to miss this topic.
I'll be honest with you. This is so hard for me. You'll see. This is so hard.
Here's a comment for you.
I've been trying to build a coop like Carolina Coop makes. It has been 3 months, one hernia. One hernia surgery, and we are still not finished. These things are not as easy as I thought. Paul, thank you. Guys, I can't say it enough. We did not ask him to say that. We're not paying him to say that. I just think it's so important that people do realize, depending on what's important to you, if you're thinking about getting the backyard chickens and you're not wanting to build a coop, but you think you're going to save a bunch of money, you're not. Especially if you don't want to build it. You're going to lose even more money. That is how hard we work at getting you the best coop for the best price.
Do you think we're unfrozen?
Yeah, what do you think? What do you want to do?
Yeah, give me a thumbs up if we're unfrozen.
Okay.
Because I don't.
There's nothing we can do. We just got to keep moving on. It does get recorded. It'll get uploaded. We're back up to 26. Hopefully we're unfrozen, and happy Halloween. It is October 31st, 2025. Welcome to Video Chicken Live. Yes, Kristen is here, and Ingrid. Ingrid came in at 3 p.m. I didn't know we should have tea for you when you get here.
No, it's fine. It's only because it's been getting cooler, and I like to have my afternoon tea.
Gotcha.
I'm like an old British lady now.
Interesting. Good to know.
All right, so here's the subject.
Are we going to get into the topic?
We're getting into it because I feel like it's going to take some time. Do you want to start, Matthew?
Do I need to brace myself?
I need to be so careful right now because there's good news, there's bad news. I'm so thankful all these years. You're going to love this. All these years, I've always covered my butt. purposely, always wondering if this was going to happen. I didn't want it to happen. Jessica, I think, is the one that initiated this conversation.
Right.
You guys are probably having meetings before you have a meeting with me. Who's going to go tell Matt? Oh my gosh.
But she and I did discuss it before.
I could tell.
but-
I totally could tell. And I was like, oh, you're probably like, Jess, you say something. Okay. They're probably right. And that is, what are we going to recommend for our chicken to coop ratio? Okay. Now, we all know right now what we recommend, right?
As many as possible.
Yes. See, Kristen she's on our side.
Oh,
She's
yeah. Well,
on the side.
I'm on your side, guys, but I'm going to
Yeah.
explain why
Yeah.
we're talking
Okay.
about this. That's the important thing. So all these years, folks, I have said the bigger the coop, the better, period. And that's always going to be true. Okay. And I've said, well, what numbers should you go by? Here's Carolina Coop's recommendation. And then here's it. We should make a t-shirt that says industry standard and then Carolina Coop standard. That's not bad.
But with quotes.
Yes, quotes. So here's what it is. All right. So we've always said 1 foot per hen on the roost bar, right?
Right.
What is the industry standard?
8 inches.
8 inches. So there's a big difference when you add that up, right?
Yeah.
And then what is our minimum per square foot in the run?
10.
Right,
Square feet.
which is the industry standard, which
Per
is the
hen.
number I can't stand when you're not free ranging. The more, the better. But I would say stick around 20 square feet per hen,
I
right?
think industry standard
Oh,
was
yeah.
anywhere from like 8 to 10.
I know it gets
It's lower
crazy.
than that even.
Yeah.
Especially if you go by the Chinese coops. Mass
Well,
market
okay,
ones.
so that's where we're headed with this conversation. So I'm gonna work this on you guys first. You gotta give me your feedback. It's like George and Jerry. You try this on me first. What I think might be happening is people are not taking the time to do their research, watch all our videos, as you should. And when they're coop shopping, because everyone now thinks they're a chicken coop builder, everyone thinks they build the greatest coop or whatever, even though most of them are copying us, they're fudging the numbers. We know China lies all the time. So, but if you're getting in the backyard chickens and you're like, wow, okay, Carolina Coop, this one holds 12 chickens for, say it's $6,000. Oh, I can go buy this coop for $6,000 and they're recommending 30 chickens. Which one are you going to go buy?
Oh, yeah. And that would be the one thing that you look at.
So
The first thing.
Oh,
Not
hi,
the one thing,
hi,
but the
baby.
first
When's the
thing.
last time you seen my princess? with
When
the-
I first came in.
Oh, that's
I
right,
love
with
her
the
hair.
red hair. Thank you. Oh yeah, Alani. Am I? This is mommy. Just got to drink your water. Thank you, Jetta. So, what I want to be careful about and make it very, very clear that I am okay, and here's why I'm deciding to change it. Okay. I am okay with changing the number to industry standard for our coops on our website. Even though I'm not in love with those numbers, can you get away with it? Yes, especially in our coops. So if you're going to push your numbers, you are better off with one of our chicken coops. And then why? So we're not going to get into all that today as why. I'm actually going to be doing a whole new video on chicken to coop ratio and talking about why. And I actually thought about going out to some coops where I show what not to do and why, because you know how much I love the whys. What?
What not to do.
Oh.
I know every time we used to show the graphic of the chickens on the roost bar, Kristen would be like, but look at all that room. You could stick all these chickens in there. Like there's plenty of room.
I see space for one more.
I see
know.
space.
And
then-
bantams don't count.
And bantams don't count,
You know,
which is
I-
another T-shirt that needs to be made.
I didn't put the upper windows on the interior of my American coop, and what do you know? There's a whole nother perch bar up there.
So I'm sure
They found it.
So
I'm
I'm
okay
sure
with
you
it.
guys can agree. I don't know if you agree. When it comes to backyard chickens, what is the most important thing? Where do you start? Size of the coop. How many chickens can go in this coop? I think everyone started there, right?
Right.
So when you now have a website like we do, which we love, carolinacoops.com, the new website, and I'm trying to make it so that you don't have to call us unless you want to. You can always call us. That you have all the information right there. And we've been recommending how many chickens in what coop based on Carolina Coop standards, not industry standards.
Yeah, I see your point.
And we
I'll have to agree to that.
Also, the problem was that some people free range, some people free range partially. So we had the recommendation for not free ranging versus free ranging, and it was based on the hen house size, which is the roost bar space. But we have so much square footage in the hen house, we have so much ventilation, and Matt will get into all that stuff. But the one thing I remember you saying when you first met when you and Kristen first came to my house before I was an employee and I was buying the coop.
I remember.
Yeah. And you said you're always going to want more space for your chickens. And I was like, you don't, and I was saying this in the meeting when we were discussing this, like, you don't realize all these things until you actually have it. Until you actually have chickens. You don't realize, like, oh, there is enough space here, but, oh, they want to go here now. And you just want to give them as much stimulation as possible.
Oh, I know. It's the more stimulation, the better. I'm sure we can all agree with that, right? You do not want to let the chickens get bored. That's not a bad shirt, right? Can we work with that one, Jimmy?
No, of course.
We had one earlier that got shot down. It is the greatest T-shirt idea of all time. Speaking of T-shirts, check out these wonderful shirts. Go check out our merch store. We are pumping out some awesome shirts.
I showed Kristen the one that I got, the sweatshirt that I made. Mm-hmm. The Team Bantam one.
Yeah, Team Bantam. And
I'd wear that.
And we got to make one that also says Bantams don't count. I do think that's funny.
Yeah, and easily distracted by chickens. Which is another thing.
So, hi, Karsten. Welcome to the show. We are live. It is October 31st, 2025. So that's the topic of all topics. And I just want to make sure people know we're going to change the numbers on our chicken coop as far as what we're not going to call it recommended, right?
No, we're just going to say up to. Because there's always going to be Matt's recommendation, like you said, you like a king size bed,
right?
There's I wrote this whole blog. There's all these caveats when you put a lot of chickens into a small area, you're going to have chance of illness. There's chance of fighting. There's all these different things. So
it's not even a chance. You are going to have that problem.
Yeah, I mean it's better not to. And you always said give yourself room to grow your flock.
Exactly. And that's like you were saying, that was the other thing that people just do not understand. Chicken math is so real.
Right.
And I am worried. No, you know what? I'm going to talk tough and I'm really not. So I am concerned about people's comments, which we're also going to get into a little bit later today. But I know people are going to be like, oh, Matt, all of a sudden you're just changing, you're a flip-flopper. You know what I mean? Like, oh, now all of a sudden, all these years, whatever. But I have said, industry standard, here's what we recommend. Honestly, the more room you give them, the better. But when you go to our website and people have not done the research yet, and I want people to do the research, I want them to know how many chickens can fit up here based on industry standard.
I think that makes sense for comparison purposes.
Yep.
For the newbie, that
absolutely, because
totally
think about it. God, 10 years ago, nobody was doing what we do, especially when we came out with the American coop. Fast forward to today, there's a coop builder on every corner copying, our number one seller. And just these guys, not me, they'll go out and see the numbers they're recommending and whatnot. And it's just like, how do they lie? Well, actually, they're not lying. I guess I am the one being more honest, saying it's nice to have room. That no matter what, you can't argue with that.
Yeah, it's just, you want to just give them as much as you can. And, but I do think an American coop with like a 6x American coop with free ranging, you can definitely get easily 16 chickens or at least 15 without any problems. Unless you had like really large birds. But you know what I mean? Because mine there's so much room. I got 8. One's tiny. But the other ones, there's so much space.
I know. We thought about reaching out to all our customers and saying, because we've had customers say, Matt, stop saying 1 foot. Look at all the chickens I can fit in there, and they're happy. And they are. You know what I mean? And the reason why they're happy is, one, because the amount of ventilation. And also, you're going to be happy because we do need to be careful by incorporating the deep litter system, overloading that diaper with nitrogen. So if you do a full 8-inch per roost bar, what's nice about our coop is we do have enough depth that you can still go over a year without them to clean it out. And by using our hemp, which is the world's best diaper, you can still be a very happy chicken keeper.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, there's room for error, but it's nice to give yourself some room. It's nice to add, like you never know when a chicken's just going to show up in your yard. So you want to have room for that kind of stuff. You never know.
So before you pick the next subject, the next subject, pick it. But Karsten asked, I want to add LED lighting. Can I put inside run or better by gutters? It is on a timer for ending at 9 p.m. I want to add LED
So do you, I
lighting.
guess I want to ask, is it just lighting to light the coop up at night?
Right.
And then it's just better to put it like by the eave, I would say.
Well, because I guess it depends on what you're trying to achieve, because you don't need any lighting around your coop. If anything, you can screw things up big time, and God knows I've done it with LED lighting. Remember those lights, the soffit lights of Farrington Village? We couldn't figure out why the door wouldn't shut on the photocell because I put a light right above the...
right.
And
we would only go out to troubleshoot during the day when the light wasn't on.
And then finally, we went out at night, or I went out at night. I was like, oh my God, I'm so dumb. So just be careful if you have an...
What was that again?
You guys are gonna love these sound bites, which means we do need to make a new promo. So if you
just on a loop, I'm so dumb and Ingrid's right. Let's keep doing that.
So if you
gift
have an auto door that you have closed at night on a photocell, which is what I always recommend, be careful of automatic LED lighting coming on at night. All right, so be very, very mindful of that. But I'm going to assume, and Carson, if you let us know what this LED lighting is for, a lot of people do it to have a light because they say they want to go out there at night. They probably come home after work.
It's dark.
It's already dark. We got daylight savings time. I don't think it matters at all where you put the light if it's for human function.
I have a couple that are just motion sensor that are on the posts that we have around the coop that hold up the netting and everything. And that allows me to go in at night and it'll just give me enough light to see. So you can do that too.
Well, I've been challenging myself not to use a light and letting my eyes adjust to the darkness. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of a little creepy.
You should try it with visual snow.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
So,
but I assume since he mentioned he had a timer, and he mentioned putting it along the gutters, that he wants coopscaping, and it's not going to affect the automatic door.
Say this again.
Because he said that he...
Oh, I thought you said... Okay.
Yeah. I'm using context clues. So...
I'm not understanding.
We can talk about context clues later, but the so that's what I think he's going to use it for.
See, I'm already freaking out.
But I would say that use as little as possible, because I'm somewhat concerned about what lighting might do to their...
You do not want a light to come on anywhere around your coop after dark, in my opinion, automatically every day. It should only come on if you need to go out there. Yeah, you're going to screw up your chickens.
Yeah, that's why I do the motion sensor. Like it literally goes on for 10 seconds.
We are finding that light is bad for humans when you're any light in the bedroom and stuff like that. I don't know. I'd have a slight concern about it. But if you want to coopscape or have a light come on for a little period of time.
Okay, if this is lighting for coopscaping, I think that's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I think it's better to keep it down low.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, I don't know if...
And maybe have the timer, have it go off in the middle of the night. Like maybe it's only on until midnight or something.
He says he had a timer ending at 9.
I didn't know if that was for the automatic door
or
maybe it's for the lights.
Or is it for egg production, which we all know that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah. But I don't think he would say that inside the run, though, or gutters.
Yeah, I don't know.
That in the hen
See, it's so hard. You would think it's so easy to answer questions, but it can...
And he gave us lots of information, but...
Right. So real quick, Amber's already said industry standards are crap. I know. See what I mean?
That could be a t-shirt too.
She's not wrong.
No, listen, we don't want to encourage anybody, and that's why we're going to make the distinction that you can do this, but this is what we recommend. So it's kind of like we don't, Matt has a valid point. Like, it's a valid point. If people want to buy like an American coop and they're like, I can only get 12 chickens in here at the most, forget it. I'll get this coop from this.
Right, which is going to be worse, which is going to be smaller. It's just, we've seen it, and it's like, it is confusing, and we're always trying to figure out how to make it not confusing so people really know what to look at. And I always say, go by the size. I don't know.
I think sometimes it's more confusing because we give so much information, and I think that's almost like that overwhelms people. Because like, well, what if I'm only free ranging for like 4 hours? Is that still considered free ranging? What if my free range is only a fenced in area? It's not like acres, so there's that whole, we're giving up so much information, and they'd rather just have someone go like, well, you can get up to 16 chickens here. All right. That's great. So that's why we're trying to simplify it. We will always continue to educate the way we educate, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So
100%. Okay. I'm having mouse withdrawal over here. I'm
you can grab it if you want.
No, it doesn't work. Someone pulled the little thingy out. So I'm like, this will be fun.
Oh, thanks, Jimmy.
It wasn't me. Don't blame me.
I didn't get here early enough to do that. Someone had already done it.
Yeah, I do love this. My husband builds lots of things and has always said he couldn't have built a quality coop cheaper than our Carolina coop costs. So I appreciate that. And a lot of good builders, that's a compliment we get all the time because they get it.
Yeah.
You know, we just had a situation again recently. I don't know how to solve this problem. And I don't want to upset my customers that are I'm reminded when we had one customer that said that stung, but engineers, I don't know what it is where I got to figure out how to make a manual, if you will, when people are assembling our coops just for engineers, because the normal manual doesn't work. But builders, people that actually have to go out in the real world and realize wood's not all the same and it's gonna move, and you just know when you're a builder what to do, how to react to a certain problem that's so common. When you sit behind a computer screen, you're designing in the perfect world. That's not how it works in the real world. But anyways.
I see a good comment. Lisa Balding says, the logic of other coop manufacturers is similar to the people who make tents and say how many people can sleep in a tent and never matches real life. And as an avid camper, I agree with that.
That's a great point. Yeah, that's
that it's never.
There's so much more to this topic about how
That's
many
a good
chickens
analogy.
it is, how many chickens per coop, and I'm not going to get into that now because we'll be here until midnight. But that's going to be the next video. I really want to get into. This is the first video you should watch if you're thinking about getting into backyard chickens.
Look at that!
Wait,
Haven't seen you for a few months. Matt, have you lost a bunch of weight?
I knew that would make you happy.
No, thanks. Unless Non's
Is that
messing
Bruce?
with the scale.
I don't.
I gained. Okay, so this time last year, we were just getting back from Italy, and I was down to 208.
Got to go back to Italy.
Exactly. My children have their passports, so I'm so excited. Now I am up 20 pounds. But it's the shirt, to be honest with you, is just making me look thinner, and the new lens.
Let me get over there.
Let me have that shirt.
The shirt and lens.
That's all it is, right? The wider lens gives us all this space.
I know. So Karsten says, my coop looks so awesome. I want to light it up to show it off. Coop door on timer. So at 9 p.m. in the summertime. So he's talking about in the summer, which which I think would be perfectly fine because sunset is usually he's in Georgia. Sunset's like 8:30, 8:40. If you want to do that, I don't think it's going to bother it. I would say do it under the sock, do it under the soffit.
Yes.
Or maybe a spotlight.
Yeah, I would do the little string lights maybe.
In my opinion, it all depends. Everyone's got their
Preference.
Preference on exterior illumination. God knows I do because I love exterior illumination.
I need one.
I'm loving how our house is coming with the exterior illumination. Color temperature is so important. I love that 2700 Kelvin. It's that soft yellowish light.
I like that one too.
Which finally LEDs, if you remember when they first came out, they're always like 5,000.
Like a dentist office.
Oh, it's awful, right?
Yeah.
So those have gotten a lot better. I like less is more. And you just kind of spread it out and it can look so good where it's not so overwhelmingly bright that it'll screw up the chickens. It'll look really good. Don't forget to take advantage of how it reflects. It doesn't mean it has to be brighter to see it. And, if it doesn't get, you just don't let it screw up your chickens. You know what I mean? Light is always changing, even with the moon, if you think about it. But
And you can always give your chickens the little iPads, like the little things that go over their eyes when they sleep. That would be so cute.
I'll bet you someone does that.
You also want to be careful about artificial lighting because of insects and birds and things like that.
Also, when you get down to the color temperature, insects have a hard time seeing yellow light. So that's what, yeah.
Yep. So here's a good comment. I like this.
I'm on 2 years with my hemp bedding. Just top it off every few months. Yes, it's just that simple. It is just that simple. It's funny, the comments that we have been getting on social media, and I know 99% of the people get it, and thank you, 99%. We should have another shirt that says, I'm a 99%, or thank you, Carolina Coops. My 1%ers that can't stand the deep litter system, that's fine. Okay, their coop, they still love their coop. It works for them. It's not even 1%. It's probably 0.1%. But I'm fascinated with the 0.1% because I'm like, tell them it works or that you should use it. It's all psychological.
Mm-hmm. It's got to be.
It is all psychological.
Really? What are the comments on saying that it doesn't work?
How filthy and dirty it is. How dirty. Yeah. You're being lazy.
Oh.
A chicken coop is going to be dirty. Mine's quite dusty right now.
And I'm thinking, if you look at the science, okay, that everyone loves to preach about, there's actually benefits to having the deep litter system. And I know people can change, like, recently I think I did a video on Wikipedia where I Googled deep litter system or it was AI or whatever. And it was an amazing detail about the deep litter system, about the pros and cons. There's no perfect system, but when you really understand the deep litter system and you just leave it alone, it's amazing. It's actually better for your chickens.
Yeah.
So
I think sometimes when people comment on things, they haven't actually done it. They're deciding that that's
I didn't
be these
consider
things.
that.
Yeah, they usually aren't people that like, oh, I tried deep litter and I found that it was unhealthy and dirty. And it's not the people that have tried it.
And it's going to look dirty. I mean, just don't
What?
look at it. It's
What do you
behind
want?
closed doors.
Use your words, Matt.
BDF22. Can you bring in that comment? Because again,
I think that might be Bruce.
I'm going to get into this in
mm-hmm.
the coop to chicken ratio video. It is just the most important thing. And you're exactly right. There are things you need to think about to help maybe, it's like, okay, maybe like building a tiny home. It can be done. It may not be great, but if you're smart about it and you're, very, utilizing
vertical space.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Voids and whatnot. You can get away with it. Same thing with the chicken. But think about it. When you're selling to the world and everyone's got their opinion, you're dealing with me that wants to make everyone happy. This makes for very long marketing meetings. But, this is also why I don't know if I ever talked to you guys about the thing I want to implement. And apparently someone's already came up with this program where we can have our own like social club on social media, where I don't want to have someone from Carolina Coops being the person always defending ourselves. Like, I love when there are our customers that come in and chime in. I'm like, see, thank you. I wish I had a way to...
Ambassadors or advocates.
Yes. I wish there was a way to build that up and kind of like reward people. But I don't want them to do it just for the reward. I just love when people come in and say, yes, size is everything. The deep litter system does work. Matt's not crazy.
Right. Do you want to get into the heated water
I
system?
want you to tell me what we're going to get into. That's how this is going to work. This is the new format. You don't, no more, I don't want to be,
you want someone to tell you what to do?
Yes. Do you know?
You want someone to lead you?
I am learning. That's part of my issues. I am so used to being in charge and that I might have issues as like, it's so nice just being told what to do. Oh, come on.
Tell us more about your issues, Matt.
No. No, thank you.
Okay.
I know what you mean. I get decision fatigue sometimes. Running a household and all this, and then if someone comes in and makes some decisions for me, I'm like,
isn't that
I just don't have it set up. I appreciate it. I appreciate the offer. But
all right.
yeah, you just get into it. You tell me.
All right, Ingrid, what's next?
So Matt did a great video about the heated water system.
Yes, it is that time of year, folks.
So you have to start thinking about it because we already got a freeze warning for tonight.
Please,
what, really?
In North Carolina, yes.
Already.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm going to an outdoor Halloween party.
Oh. Try being up north. I mean, I remember it would snow most Halloweens. I mean, come on. Oh. So listen, folks.
Sean used to trick or treat in like in your coat with your costume as a kid because he's from Buffalo.
Yeah,
like, that's no fun.
That's exactly it. Oh yeah, I'd sweat like crazy with that plastic mask. You're licking the inside. Anyways, what, was I the only one that did that?
Yeah, the licking, yes.
I remember I was Count Dracula one year. That mask was the worst. I'm like, who thought this was a good idea? I was like in second grade. Anyways, listen, it is that.
Evie?
No. Oh my mom was so mad.
Oh, it wasn't her? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
she's anti-Halloween.
I don't want to get into all that. So listen.
That's his mom.
No.
Mother and mommy issues.
No, we're not. That's for another show. That's the last thing we want to get into right now. People,
make a list. Matt's issues. Okay. It'll be another broadcast.
If you have the heated water system, I cannot emphasize enough, especially if this is going to be, you're going into your first year of the heated water system, okay? Please, please, please watch this video. I have asked my marketing team to make sure to please.
Oops, sorry.
No, that's great. No, thank you. To please, please, please get this link out to every customer we have, because I do feel so sorry for the people that got to answer the phones here come when the deep freeze comes in.
Yeah.
So many people are like, my system failed, my system failed, my system failed. Then we got to go through the whole troubleshooting part. You know how much we want to help customers out. 100%. Nope. 99.9% of every problem of the heated water system that has been brought to my attention was the user error.
Yeah.
Okay?
As one of those people who used to answer those phone calls.
Oh, that's right.
I know what you mean, and I almost said, let's just put this on repeat. I mean, come on. But then I remembered that last year during the deep freeze that it happened to me, and once it freezes, you can't unfreeze it. You can't fix it until it thaws. I mean, I had a hairdryer out there, and I was getting nowhere. So it is much better just to check it before it freezes. And out of everybody, I should have known better.
Can we go back to the video? You're on the right track.
This is my blog.
Okay. Oh, yes. So Ingrid has the most amazing blogs. I don't know how she does it. So go ahead, Ingrid. Tell us.
So this is just for the chicken water. So it talks about like what the quick fixes are, but it also has Matt's video in there.
I made that thumbnail.
I know. You're doing so good on the videos.
Well, hold on. I was put in the thumbnail jail.
Are you?
What is that?
I can't. Jessica's got to get back down here. I want her on the show, all right, because she's just kind of behind the scenes and just has just been an amazing asset per Ingrid's recommendation. For the record, for years Ingrid's like, you got to get Jessica down here. You got to get her on the team. Anyways, Jessica has such a keen, just a great talent from everything marketing, right? Mm-hmm. And I was making a thumbnail, and you have to understand, you guys know me, so I'm making a thumbnail. I'm not the most artistic person at all, but I'm trying to learn so I can understand how to continue to manage the marketing department and then hopefully hand it off or whatever. So I sent one to Jessica. Now that is very scary, even though Jessica's so nice, but I'm like, I don't want to let her down. I don't want to be disappointed. I made a thumbnail and I took a picture of it and sent it to Jessica. Next thing I know, she's FaceTiming me. And this is like 7:00 at night. I'm like, oh crap. She goes, no, you're in thumbnail jail. I'm like, oh no. She's like, you are breaking every rule you can imagine. I was so proud of this thumbnail. Not this one here, but.
What was it?
Yeah, what are the rules?
No, I'm not going to give away our secret recipe because there is.
I'll ask her.
Yeah, there is an art to thumbnails. So I made this one after getting all her recommendations and then still got her blessing. Jessica, so I'm a very simple person, believe it or not, right?
Mm. Sure.
Hold on. Keep the let me get to this thumbnail. So I sent it where it was just stop your water from freezing. And I am the one that said, let me put me in front of the top line, right? And then put freezing in front of me. Like, these are all stupid little things we're always thinking about. You got to make it nice and big so people see it. And that was it. And she's like, no, let's add a crazy chicken. And she sent that to me. I was like, oh, that's good. And then she's like, put this underneath freezing the icicles, right? We were moving it around. And she sent me the snowflakes. Right? Mm-hmm. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
So I got to give her a lot of credit, but she's a great coach, great teacher. Can't thank her enough for all that. So I wouldn't know what you guys think about that thumbnail. Does it really matter? I think it does. It's like that movie poster, right? Mm-hmm. So
how'd you get the print behind your head there?
Can I butt in real quick? You guys are super glitchy on Facebook and YouTube.
It's the internet. It's definitely the internet. That sucks. This is one of our better shows.
Just wanted to let you know.
I thank you, Nana.
Oh, is someone using a lot of bandwidth? Like watching?
Oh, did you guys turn the TV off? What Wi-Fi are we on?
Is Mikey here?
No. What Wi-Fi? Can you just click on the Wi-Fi? What Wi-Fi are we on? That might be it. No, that's a good one. Okay. Why are we? I'm sorry, folks. Well, they're gonna love the recorded version.
Spectrum stinks.
No, they don't. I love Spectrum. What's wrong with Spectrum?
Silence.
Wow.
Awkward.
Oh my God. Anyways,
Google Fiber.
Oh, look at me. I live in Raleigh. I get Google
It took me
Fiber.
forever to get it, by the way.
So stop your water. Guys, this is the video of all videos to watch to get your heated water system ready for winter. Please. I purposely got right to the point.
Oh.
And yeah, I did all the editing. Have you watched it?
Of course. I thought I knew everything, but I'm going to have to watch it.
No, this is just all about make sure you have the right amount of flow. Here's how to tell if you have the right amount of flow. Here's how to reset what's called a snap disc thermostat. I couldn't remember it. I finally remembered. The de-icer has its own thermostatic switch. But what is the big mistake people make when setting up their heated water system?
They plug that into the thermocube.
Right, which is now the heat it.
Heat it.
Big no. When you go to watch this video, you're going to be like, Matt, okay, I get the point. I mentioned like 6 different times. And I was going to put in there like, sorry for the redundancy, but this is the number one thing people make that mistake. But great video. If you have a heated water system, please, if you follow these steps in this video or watch this blog or read this blog or whatever.
Yes, it's on. All the stuff is in the blog too. If you don't want to sit and watch the video.
Whoa!
Look at that.
Whoa! Smoking. Hold on. Scroll up.
What?
Scroll up.
That's my little selfie there.
I love that. What a great picture.
Hold on. That is a hot picture, Ingrid.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Since 2017, Ingrid's been living the backyard. You've been doing it long before 2017.
No, that's when we went to her house to sell her coop.
Yep.
That was 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
It's
God.
almost 10 years.
Yeah.
I've been here 8 years. I had my 8-year anniversary this past month at Carolina Coops.
That's a great picture.
That is a wonderful
blog.
picture. Yes.
Thank
Because you always hide. I wish you wouldn't, but that's Ingrid, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know why mine froze?
Probably because you lost power.
I unplugged it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
To
actually
plug in a saw or a camera or something and forgot to plug it back in.
I actually had chickens unplug mine
Yeah. So
from scratching.
Oh,
and stuff.
Sono says no good. You guys frozen again. I don't know what's going on. I am so sorry, folks.
Oh, see.
I don't know why. It's not freezing on my end.
are we 4K? Is it using too much?
See, someone said I thought it was my computer, but just ran a speed test and my internet smoking fast. So
Because I don't need to be in 4K.
I don't know. Maybe I did forget to change some streaming. I don't have the mouse. I apologize. I should have checked that. I wonder if that's what's been going on. And I'm just, no, people are always saying, I can't thank you guys enough. It is Bruce.
what? Oh, yeah.
Yes, you were right. He changed his name. I bought your Carolina Coops water nipples made in Denmark, and they are awesome. Thank you, Sassafras. Listen, okay, so I don't know what other subject, because we got a lot of more subjects to come up to cover, because there are key things I must get out there. I got to get off my chest. I got to try it here so we can implement it into. I don't know how we're gonna get this message out there. We had another customer. Thank God she's giving us a second chance, and I'm just going to get into it right now because I got to make sure we talk about this. Please, for the love of God, please, if you are thinking about getting a chicken coop from Carolina Coops and you reach out to us and you do not hear back from us, something is wrong somewhere. I have people on standby to answer your calls. Mackenzie and Nan are constantly replying in emails, typically within 24 hours. Maybe sometimes it'll take 2 days, especially, I guess I got to have a weekend off. If you don't hear from them, then give us a call. But here's what happened. And I do not remember this conversation at all. Chatty, which is this AI bot we're using. So when you go to our website, you can just type in any question and get any answer, right? Mm-hmm. Why not? Apparently, we had a little bit of a typo, and thank God it was caught. And I know we're human. We were giving out the wrong phone number.
But it wasn't like, it was only for certain prompts. It wasn't like just.
Wasn't like all the time.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
And it was also in the beginning of just starting Chatty. So Chatty knows a lot more now than she did back then.
Did you call it to see who it was? Where it went?
No, but I mean, why wouldn't like that? Even if you got that number and it didn't say this is Carolina Coops.
Oh, right,
you know what I mean?
right. So here's where I do get very upset.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix this because I know for a fact we are exceptional at getting back to the customer. We are so exceptional at just customer service in general. So you can understand how frustrated it gets when I get a message in social media, which we don't check the social media messages as much as we should. We got to keep on it.
I do every day.
Oh, you do?
Well, every weekday. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, there's been times people have reached out on social media. It's probably like
I do it in the morning. I'm not like checking it constantly all day long.
Well, people will reach out to us just on social media and then get mad we didn't respond in a couple of days. It's like, well, we don't check the messages every day like we should, but we do now. But the point is, a potential customer said how disappointed I am in Carolina Coops. I have messaged, I have called, I have emailed, I have filled out your online form. I heard back from nobody. Here's the beauty, especially nowadays, right? It is scary how we can go into our system. We can tell everything, when, what they've done, and we're actually able to pull up their information when they did reach out. Mackenzie's like, I replied to her in 24 hours on an email. And if you do that and you don't get the response in email, for example, what should we do? Check our spam folder.
Yeah.
And we've had that happen where people are mad at us, but yet we did our job. So we have to be like, oh, can you check your spam folder? They're like, oh yeah, there it is. So it's just, please understand. Here's the other thing too. I will say this. I mean, maybe it's not true for everyone. If you are truly a fan of Carolina Coops, you truly want a chicken coop, I think a lot of people know how to eventually know to think something's not right here. I've watched Matt on VCL. He says no matter, they'll get back to us. You know, I've even thought about putting out my personal number. Honestly, because
the number's also on the website as well. The number's, on the homepage. You can
the office number.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait.
So even if our AI gave out the wrong number, you know what I mean? It'd be like, well, let me go make sure I got the right number.
I don't think that would stop anybody. Right. I mean, I think they'd figure out pretty quick that was
luckily
just a
this
fluke.
particular customer, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to upset anybody. She said, oh, okay, absolutely, let's talk again. So I just gave her my personal cell. I was like, yeah, because I do want to find out. Because here's the thing, and I even say this in marketing, don't just assume, when things get quiet, I get all nervous and jerky, like, oh, it's just, whatever's going on in the world. No, there's always something. It could be something as simple as our phone line could be down, our phone number could have changed, we didn't know it. Who knows? You never settle. You always approach it as if there's always something to be fixed. So I'm just going to say that. Hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah. There's lots of ways to get a hold of us.
Yes. I hate that we're glitching.
It's like, why are we doing all this work? And if it's unenjoyable for people.
I know. It's got to be. I wonder if I am streaming in 4K and I didn't mean to. Because I don't want to stream in 4K. That's way too much. 1080 is good enough.
Is there something I can change now, or would it just...
Yeah, because it's definitely glitching now. I apologize. No, we don't want to get into it now. Okay. It's going to be too much. Plus, it's 402. So let's... the recorded version is going to be excellent. It's going to play back. This will be one of the videos I won't delete.
Okay. All right. So speaking of customers, let's go and move to When Nature Strikes with some strong winds.
Yeah. Okay. Did you see this?
I did see that picture. Yeah.
So here we have, guys. Oh my, check this out. Go ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just share first.
There we go. Ingrid always likes to share after she goes to it, but I'm like, here we go. So here's a customer of ours down in Florida, and look at that. Now here's what I look at the size of that palm tree. All right, you show me another coop that can take that frickin' kind of a hit and still stand.
Oh yeah, it just damaged the roof.
Exactly. And we've had this happen even with a pine tree, which is going to be even heavier than a palm, and it holds it up. And the best part, no chickens were harmed. That coop kept his chickens safe, kept them inside, and because of how well our coops are designed and built and the materials that we choose, it is going to be so easy for us to go down there for this customer, should he want us to. I mean, we still got to, see what he wants to see what's going to work for him. So easy to fix. We just got to put a new roof on it, and we'll be good to go.
You said a 40-foot palm tree. The roof busted on the inside, but the hen house is still safe for them. I had this coop since 2020, never lost a chicken to a critter. It's Fort Knox for my girls.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah.
See, I just love that. Guys, we didn't know. I was waking up to this one morning. I just saw this reel, and I hate this for the customer, but in the end of the day, these things happen.
Yeah.
And look, that is just badass. So definitely love that story.
Yep. So which, that's why you have to think about, too, coop placement and trees and things like that, especially if you're in a hurricane-prone or, But even that guy in Indiana, was it Indiana that had a coop that went on the... Okay. Now he's reading. You can tell when he's like reading and not listening to me.
There's an upstate in South Carolina.
Yes.
You do not call it the only
South
place
Carolina.
in the world you say upstate is in New
No,
York.
you do. And I'm a South Carolinian.
No, you're not. You're
Yes,
an
I am.
Ohioan.
Well, wait. So they also have low country in South Carolina.
Yeah.
So is it low country and upstate?
And there's Piedmont in the middle, just like
In North
just like
Carolina?
Raleigh's in the Piedmont.
Can I say something real quick? I have another
No.
video that I...
No, of course.
Well,
It's your show.
I just went through South
Never real
Carolina.
quick.
I just went to Thanks, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah,
I
that
just
was a
went
good
through
one.
South Carolina out to Georgia to do finally a 1 year later follow-up video
Mm-hmm.
on those 2 custom cedar coops we did. Do you guys remember the movie Deliverance?
I didn't see that. Should I?
No. I remember as a kid seeing that, and I'm like,
As a kid.
where's my parents to guard me from this
I
stuff?
saw this. I saw so many inappropriate things as a kid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like what? Kidding.
No, I went to my brother took me to Mad Max, and I was like, I don't know, I was like 12. Like that was a little too much for a very sensitive 12-year-old girl.
Yeah, I don't know what Mad Max is. I can only
Yeah,
imagine. I'll have to look it up.
It was a futuristic.
Oh, I hate that we're freezing.
Apocalyptic.
I am so sorry, folks, that we are freezing, and that just is not.
I know.
All right. Well, should we wrap it up then?
No,
Save
why?
content
No.
for next time?
No, because the recorded version will go
Oh,
up.
okay.
Exactly. So and here,
we got that. We're the only thing that's left is social media
no.
on your list.
No. Mm-mm. I sent you my list. All right, I'm going to pull up my list now.
I have it.
I do want to talk about something that I started to talk about last week with when Mackenzie. Do you mind?
I was just looking over your shoulder at your list.
I don't know what it is when people read over my shoulder. It's like a backseat driver. It drives me insane. I'm sorry. Not that, I mean, yes, you can read the list, but it's like, you're going to judge my list? You know, I didn't use punctuation. Okay. Go ahead and bring up the video of the fox, please. And I'm not going to go into it like I did last week, but I didn't like talking about it because Ingrid wasn't here.
Mm-hmm.
And I just felt that it's only right. And of course, in the back of my mind, I'm so scared. I'm like, Ingrid's going to call me up. She is going to yell at me, scream at me. Volume. Hit it. Okay, thank you. Jeez, sorry about that, folks.
I thought you wanted it. You were all like bopping to the
so no. That's just me killing time while we fix the situation.
Oh.
So listen, did you see this video, Kristen?
Yeah.
Thank you. Now,
Yeah, I did.
I got into it last week. We talked about it. I wanted to set the record straight, but I didn't like it because Ingrid wasn't here. And I want to say again, Ingrid is the person that I rely on, trust, to have to do one of the worst jobs probably at any company, and that is engage to any comments that she feels we should, because we should, you know what I mean? I want people to know we're reading them and whatnot. It is a horrible job because people are so tough behind the keyboard. So it's like a lot of those we probably should just ignore. We're learning like those people do not deserve our attention. But there is a subject like this that is very, very sensitive. Okay. So I wanted us to officially make an official statement now that Ingrid is here, and I still rely on her to have to respond to a lot of these comments, where I can understand where people got upset. So if we can look at the comments real quick. And after talking to Ingrid a little bit yesterday, I said that's exactly what I thought Ingrid was trying to say, but I can understand where people flipped out. And at the end of the day, I am Carolina Coops, so I take this very serious. Even though, yes, I trust Ingrid to respond to all these messages and texts and whatnot. Ingrid and I are not going to agree on everything. You know what I mean? So she's
shocking.
She's got a tough job because it has to be a message from the company, not just from someone personal. But when we start talking about shooting an animal, that can be very personal. And
Right,
people
but in my defense, though, I always thought this was the company
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's why I was like, that's why I said we need to have this conversation. Because we really never went into it in great depth, because I never really showed videos of predators. And I can tell you the thing that really drove me nuts about this video when I first watched it is I was like, why are those stupid chickens not going up in the hen house? Like I could see the stress on them, and that did bother me. I didn't want that. And I wasn't there. This was on my game cam. All right. If I was there, I don't know what I would do. I would have to believe I would just shoot the fox off. The fox would run away. I would not have to shoot the fox.
You could actually probably just walk out there and the fox would run away.
100%. Now, someone said, pew, pew, job done, right? If I remember correctly like that. And what I wanted to say, and here's the statement, is that we don't condone killing wild animals. Instead, we feel it's the owner's job to protect the flock. So I know what Ingrid is trying to say.
Why would he keep going back?
Exactly.
Well, they're opportunistic.
They are.
Yeah.
So if they were out, that's a different story. But in there, no.
Exactly. So, sorry my chickens were stressed a little bit. And honestly, you know the other big part of this story? There's the Coop, folks.
Yeah.
Here you have an American company, been doing this almost 20 years. I have a huge team that constantly, every day is trying to improve, no matter how small or how big, for you guys. Okay? And to have the best coop for the best price, I'm not going to give up on that dream. Okay, and even though the Coop has been awesome, and per square foot or cubic foot, whatever that final price is going to be, it's going to be the huge bang for your buck. I'm going to keep improving on that. But this Coop, we had another situation. I don't know if we can show the pictures or probably not, but a customer who is a prototype up in Virginia, I don't know if I told you about this, a coyote tried getting into the Coop and cut their mouth all up. So, of course, people are going to freak out about it, but I'm sorry. The coyote kept trying to rip the roof off the egg hutch. Couldn't get in.
Wow.
So,
two things. One is, I told Matt this yesterday when we were talking about it. I had just seen something from a wildlife website that foxes at this time of year are out hunting all the time. Because they're preparing for winter. So they'll be out hunting way more during the day. In the fall, they'll be hunting for like 16 hours a day because they're getting all the reserves to kind of go into what their type of hibernation, knowing that food is not going to be plentiful. The other thing is I was walking.
and it's just always, what's the hook? It's like, gives a crap, but it does work. I think people are getting burned out on it. And then you see AI and everything. I don't know. I'm just
we're really trying to stay away from that, I think.
So frustrating.
Yeah, because you can't,
I'm getting old. I get fooled by the AI sometimes.
No. Really? All right, so real
Maybe
quick.
twice.
There is a couple other things on the list that I wanted to get to.
I see a lot of check marks over your shoulder.
Well, there is, for people that have been following the Enchanted Forest.
Right.
I think I've come to a final decision.
Which is the display coop area in the front of the building with a
pissed
fence
off
around
the
it.
local town of Butner.
No.
I know, and I've talked to you a lot about this, and you've been great help. Give me feedback, give me thoughts.
From someone who had to get a land use lawyer for this, I understand.
Yeah, we got a land use lawyer
Yeah.
for this. And even my own lawyer's like, Matt, it doesn't look good.
Really?
And I love the fact, and I don't know if they did this out of strategy. I want to believe they're being sincere. The town manager is a good guy. And it was funny how talking to the people that have to kind of like regulate the zoning ordinances and all the rules, this and that. And I'm keeping it all nice and professional and just da-da-da-da.
Just tell people if they don't know what you're talking about, that the fence was
My fence is on my property line and they want it back 40 feet, which makes it stupid to have a fenced-in area for our Enchanted Forest where all the chicken coops go, right? So then the town manager calls. I almost wish I would have recorded the conversation, but I was like, can I just speak honestly? He's like, of course. And I just spilled it all out. And it was a great conversation. And I feel like they're kind of saying, Matt, don't do it. You're going to waste money. You're not going to get it. Here is why. But a part of me was like, are they saying that because they think I will get it? You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't want to think like that. I'm like, this is not my style. I don't want to fight. And I'm like, show me in writing now, because if you're going to go by black and white, just show me. And so we're going to get rid of the fence. We're going to just pull it out, end of story, but we're going to leave the chicken coops there. But I can't have the chicken coops in the setback 40 feet from a property line. Come on. Who comes up with this crap? Honestly. 40 feet from the property line. That is
it's
so
not
far.
residential.
Oh, it's so frustrating. But anyways, I just wanted to mention that. So the Enchanted Forest is still on track. We're just not going to have a fenced-in area, but it's going to make me change certain things. And I am grateful. It meant a lot that the town manager would call, go do it. I just heard about your conversation you had here. Just wanted to talk to you about it, kind of like man to man.
What is the recourse, though? Would you go to a hearing?
A variance.
Yeah, like I
Hearing.
had to get a variance.
Did they make you swear in?
I don't remember.
Did you have to lawyer up?
I did have a lawyer.
Okay, but did they tell you to?
No.
See, guys, I don't want to get into it too much.
I got a
especially
variance
live.
without a lawyer.
I
Yeah,
know.
I
you,
just-
you get anything you want.
But
just
the funny thing is the time that we went for the variance, there was, we was a bunch of people that were getting their hearings and stuff like that. And they were like, okay, rooftop bar, sure. This, like, they were like giving out variances like Oprah. They're like, you get a variance, you get a variance, you get a variance. They got to us, and for some reason, they were all like, the guy who, was leading the whole thing for the city of Raleigh, I'm not going to mention his name, Eric Hodge. But anyway.
Don't get me in trouble now. Oh, boy.
But he just did not they were not generous with us, and we had like a Perry Mason moment where we had to bring an email from someone because they said that we needed a permit for our coop, and had we got.
Remember you not too long ago saying how you used to have to answer to all these people calling about their systems failing?
Yeah, and
Give
it
me a
never
break.
was because they didn't have enough watts.
True.
That was never
That's
the
not
case.
true. That's no. I've had them.
We
okay.
can agree to disagree.
No. I am right. You are wrong.
I'm just throwing in, like, if it's a, if it's not working for you, then maybe you could go down on your wattage.
Okay, so I see what you're saying. That if you don't want to use a 13.5, a 1500 watt de-icer, and you don't have a heavy, because all you got to do is get a heavy duty extension cord. That's where I was going with that.
Yeah, that's what I have, and I've had it. It's like practically buried, and I had a problem with, because it's plugged into the house, but I had a problem with the what do you call it, the little like GFL thing,
GFI?
Yeah. So because it must have, even though I have a cover on it, it must have gotten wet and it clicked off, and I was like, why isn't this working? And because it's not, it's just for the coop and stuff, the electrician took it out of that, so it wouldn't trigger it to click off if it got too moist in there.
Yeah, I mean, that is there. It's like an extra sensitive circuit because you're going to have moisture that could potentially cause you to get electrocuted or shocked, okay? It's mainly electrocution, and it's meant to trip. It's just a lot more sensitive of a circuit.
Right.
So listen, you can absolutely run an extension cord. Here's two things you must keep in mind. What gauge of extension cord you're using and how long. Because every 100 foot the resistance increases. So you got to go up a size, means you're going to go down in number gauge. I know it's a little confusing, but I do not recommend running a regular 16 gauge extension cord, which is your most common light duty extension cord. You're going to want to get the $100 extension cord, if not more. It's usually yellow. It's going to be a much thicker cable. It's because it's going to be 12 gauge. Now, with 12 gauge in general, if you're only going 100 foot, you're going to be good because that will cover around a 20 amp circuit. So that's what I was getting at earlier. All you got to do is add it up. 13.5 amps plus 3 amps, that's 16.5 amps. You're good. Okay. But also make sure you're plugged into a 20 amp outlet. If you're plugged into a 15 amp outlet, most likely that's on a 15 amp circuit. 15 amp breaker, that breaker's going to trip. It's going to do its job, even though it won't probably trip until almost 20 amps. Doesn't always trip right at 15, but the breaker's just doing its job. And please, for the love of God, and I think I did mention this in the video, do not use the power strip. Horrible idea. So you can run an extension cord, get the heavy duty one. Try not to go over 100 foot. And you can always call us too if you need advice. I love having these. I love those conversations.
Laura loves the two bags.
Thank you. I was just going to say, yes. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. And it doesn't look like I'm going to be going out to Oregon. The whole thing. Oh, you guys missed this whole conversation. This whole. Are you in a hurry?
No.
Okay, it is 4:30.
No.
I see the body language.
No. What is it? What is it?
Well, I was supposed to go out to Oregon to meet with a company to help us offer a huge change in the industry that I'm going to do it. It's just, it doesn't look like it's going to work out with them, unfortunately.
What was the change?
I'm not going to, I can't say.
Oh, okay.
Because then next thing you know, I mean, nobody's going to copy this one. They'd be out of their mind to copy this one, but they'll try. They'll try. They would love to know. Also, Laura says, our neighbors lost 25 chickens to a coyote last month. They didn't have a secure coop, though. Ours is built off the Carolina Coops, never had an issue. We are back up to the forest. Yeah, don't underestimate predators. It is just so important to not do that so that you don't have to shoot them. You know what I mean? But again, I think moving forward, going back to that conversation, anything that might have to do with shooting the animal, do we just leave it alone? Do we agree or no?
Yeah, because like Kristen said, there's so many different nuances to that. There's, ordinances, there's all sorts of things. I mean, I just don't think that it's also the kind of thing like, if you see a cockroach, you don't just have one cockroach. It's not like that's not going to be the only predator you're going to have to deal with. And if you're just going to spend your life shooting animals because you think that they're going to eat your chickens, then, maybe you got to rethink having chickens or your coop.
Yep.
Show.
And it looks like our audio is out.
All right. Well, it's 4:30.
And Sparky Prep is right. 12 gauge cord. That's the minimum. You can go even bigger. The bigger the cord, technically the better. That way, all you got to do is think about if you're going down the highway and you got this big wide road and you're the only one on it. I guess I'm being kicked off. Maybe we can save that for later. We're going to figure out this issue with the connection.
Yes.
I will. Happy Halloween, guys. Have a safe Halloween. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next week. Later.